Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review as I continue on with my coverage of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, before I jump into this review, I have to talk about this cover. I think, honestly, it's one of the worst covers I've ever seen. If I wasn't invested in the story and I had walked into my comic book store and saw this cover, I would have thought this is some cheap knockoff for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It is very disappointing, but you know the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover? Well, I'm gonna try to do that as I get on with my review of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue number 24. Issue 24 is going to pick up right as issue 23 left off, with Buffy and the Scooby gang staring down Dark Willow. Now, as I started flipping through the first couple of pages, I felt like something is off, like the artwork is much bigger than normal, but I'm going to get back to that in a bit. The story here in issue number 24 is written by Jeremy Lambert, and unfortunately, it feels extremely light. In this issue, Giles will try and reason with Willow. Willow will try to fight off the dark forces. Faith will finally have the opportunity to do what no one else will, and that's have more than a conversation with Xander. And when all is said and done, Willow will open some type of portal that Buffy and crew will follow her through, where Buffy will be in for quite the surprise when we get a reference from the TV show from the episode Band Candy from season 3. As she will come across her mom and Giles after indulging in some milk bar candy. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue number 24 a 6 out of 10. Now, the story here is not a bad one. There are some emotional and unexpected moments that will surely play a role as we move forward. But honestly, this issue is over in a blink of an eye. I feel like when the illustrator Ramon Box started illustrating this issue, he had no other option than to make these panels this big to fill what was already a short comic of 22 pages. Now, this is not a knock on his work, because I do think it's pretty good, especially with the colors by Raul Angulo. It just makes this particular issue seem as thin as the pages it's printed on. Now, did you guys read Buffy the Vampire Slayer issue number 24? And if you did, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. I do appreciate when there are big panels, when there are big moments like Buffy squaring off against Willow here. This kind of thing deserves it, but this entire comic is just full of them, and even inside these panels, there's not a lot going on, and I feel like the illustrator really had no other choice than to draw all these things big to fill this paper-thin story. Now, this week here on the channel, I am reviewing a total of 5 comics. Now, already up here on the channel, we have my reviews for Noctera, Avengers Mech Strike, issue number 3, Geiger, issue number 1, and The Silver Coin, issue number 1. So guys, if you like comic book reviews like this, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.